Myself, Dr.M.Saranya, Assistant Professor of BBA Department. Now, I am going to present a topic on import trade. The import trade refers to goods and services purchased into one nation from another. The word import originates from the word port, considering the fact that the products are frequently transported through ship to foreign countries. Similar to exports, imports are also the backbone of international trade. Here, if the expenses of a country's import is more than the value of its exports, then the country has a negative balance of trade, which is also known as a trade deficit. Every country imports goods and services that the domestic country cannot manufacture, maybe because the country cannot produce effectively or cheaply like another exporting country. Few countries sometimes import commodities and raw materials that are not available on their premises. For instance, many nations import oil as they cannot manufacture locally or cannot provide it in sufficient amounts to meet the demand. Next, we are going to see about the objectives of import trade. First one is to speed up industrialization. Developing countries import scarce raw materials, capital goods and advanced technology required for a rapid industrial development. Next one is to meet domestic demand. The goods that are in the demand but are not available in the country are imported. Next one is to overcome natural disaster. During drought, flood, earthquake and other natural calamities, countries import food grains and other essential commodities to prevent starvation. Next one is to improve standard of living. Imports enable consumer in the home country to enjoy a wide variety of products of a high quality. It helps in improving the standard of living of the masses. Last one is to ensure national defense. The importer must get the receipt of a credit from his concerned bank and send it to the foreign suppliers. Now we are going to see about the important steps involved in a typical import transaction. First one is trade enquiry and sending quotation. In this, the domestic buyer who wishes to buy goods from other country sends an enquiry relating to price, desired quality, terms and conditions for the export of goods. Second one is the exporter send a reply to the enquiry in the form of a quotation. Third one is the quotation is also known as a pro forma invoice, which contains information about the selling price, quantity, quality, mode of delivery, etc. Procurement of import licenses. Goods can be imported only upon the licenses. The importer required to obtain an import licenses. Third one is obtaining foreign exchange. The overseas supplier asks for payment in a foreign currency. The payment requires the exchange of Indian currency into foreign currency. In India, transactions related to foreign exchange are governed by the Reserve Bank of India under the Exchange Control Department. Fourth one is placing order or intent. After the receipt of the quotation, if the prospective buyer finds the information suitable to him, then he places the order or intent for the import of goods. Next one is obtaining letter of credit. The importer must get the receipt of credit from his concerned bank and send it to the foreign supplier. Next one is arrangement of finance. The importer make the finance settlements in advance to remunerate the exporter when the shipment arrives at the destination. Seventh one is receipt of shipment advice. After storing the consignment on the ship, the foreign supplier sends the shipment advice to the importer. Next, the shipment advice includes data about the shipment of the product such as invoice number, landing or airway bill date and number, name of the ship with date, port or destination of export, classification of goods and quantity, date of the sailing of the vessels. Next one is arrival of goods. The overseas supplies dispatches the goods as per the contract. Next one is customs clearance and release of goods. In India, all the imported goods have to have a clearance from the customs after they passes the Indian borders. When the ship arrives at the port, the importer has to obtain a delivery order endorsement for delivery on the back of the bill of landing from the concerned shipping company. Thank you.